Did you know that the most dangerous day of your life isn't the day you start a high-stress job, but actually the day you stop working? It sounds counterintuitive because we are told our entire lives that retirement is the finish line, the golden era of relaxation, and the ultimate reward for decades of hard labor. But for millions of seniors, that first Monday morning without an alarm clock marks the beginning of a silent, invisible crisis that can be more taxing on the heart and brain than a 40-hour work week ever was. We're talking about the heavy shadow of anxiety and depression that often follows the retirement party, and today we're going to uncover why this happens and, more importantly, the specific lifestyle shifts and nutritional secrets, including one specific drink that can physically repair your circulation and your mood. If you've been feeling a sense of listlessness, a heavy heart, or even physical symptoms like cold, heavy legs, and poor circulation, you aren't just getting older. Your body and mind are reacting to a massive systemic shift that requires a new strategy to overcome. Most people prepare for retirement financially, but almost no one prepares for it psychologically. When you spend 40 years defined by a title, a schedule, and a purpose, losing that overnight can send the nervous system into a tailspin. This isn't just the blues. It is a physiological response where the brain's dopamine reward pathways, previously fueled by professional achievement and social interaction, suddenly go dormant. This drop in neurochemical stimulation can lead to clinical depression, which often manifests differently in seniors than in younger adults. Instead of sadness, you might feel extreme fatigue, irritability, or even physical pain. This is where the connection between the mind and the body becomes undeniable. Chronic stress and low mood increase cortisol levels, which in turn causes systemic inflammation. This inflammation narrows your blood vessels and impairs circulation, leading to that feeling of heavy, tired, or tingling legs that many retirees complain about. You see, mental health and vascular health are two sides of the same coin. If your blood isn't flowing well to your extremities, it's likely not flowing optimally to your brain either, creating a cycle of brain fog and low energy. To break this cycle, we have to address both the mental why and the physical how. The why is rooted in the loss of three pillars: routine, social connection, and physical movement. When you were working, you walked to meetings, stood at the copier, and chatted with colleagues. In retirement, many people become sedentary, and this lack of movement is a primary driver of both depression and poor leg health. When you sit for long periods, your calf muscles, which act as a secondary heart to pump blood back up your body, become weak. This leads to venous insufficiency, where blood pools in the lower legs, making you feel even less like exercising. This creates a dangerous loop. To snap out of this, you need to re-engage your vascular system immediately. While we often think of exercise as a chore, in retirement, it needs to be viewed as a prescription for joy. Simple activities like brisk walking or even seated leg lifts can trigger the release of endorphins that act as natural antidepressants. But movement is only half the battle. We must look at what we are putting into our bodies to support this transition. There is a specific nutritional intervention that acts as a natural vasodilator, meaning it helps your blood vessels relax and open up. This is the secret drink, often discussed in senior health circles, a concentrated blend of nitrates found in beets. When you drink organic beetroot juice, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a miracle molecule for the aging body. It tells your arteries to expand, allowing oxygen, rich blood to surge into your legs and, crucially, into the prefrontal cortex of your brain. Better blood flow to the brain has been shown to alleviate symptoms of anxiety by ensuring that the areas responsible for emotional regulation are well nourished. If you combine this with a dash of ginger or turmeric, you are also fighting the internal inflammation that contributes to that heavy feeling in your limbs. As we move deeper into this new chapter of life, what you shouldn't do is isolate. Social isolation is as damaging to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It accelerates cognitive decline and deepens the pit of depression. You must treat social engagement like a doctor's appointment. Whether it's a local club, a volunteer position, or even a daily walk in the park where you nod to neighbors, these micro interactions keep the brain's social circuitry alive. At the same time, you have to be wary of the retirement trap, of overindulging in comfort foods or alcohol to numb the anxiety of an empty schedule. High-sugar diets cause spikes and crashes in blood glucose that mimic the feelings of an anxiety attack, including heart palpitations and jitters. By focusing on a diet rich in leafy greens, healthy fats like omega-3s, and that powerful nitric-oxide-boosting drink, you provide your nervous system with the structural integrity it needs to handle the stress of change. The key to a thriving retirement is realizing that your worth was never tied to your paycheck, but your health is the currency you'll use for the next 30 years. Anxiety and depression in this stage of life are signals from your body that it's time to find a new rhythm, one that prioritizes circulation, connection, and conscious nutrition. Remember that your legs carry you toward your future, and keeping the blood flowing through them is the best way to keep your mind moving forward. We have covered a lot today, from the neurological impact of losing a daily routine to the physical necessity of boosting nitric oxide through specific drinks like beetroot juice to keep your circulation and mood elevated. The most important thing to remember is that you are not alone in this transition, and your mental health is just as vital as your physical health in these golden years. If you found this information valuable, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and let me know in the comments what topic you want to see next.